Now we have question 2 from the packet. This question is from 2011, Form B. I don't know why I had so many issues writing that. 2011, Form B, number 3. Just Google AP Statistics 2011 Scoring Guideline, Form B. So we can see, again, they're using the old school way of solving these problems, but we are young and hip, so we don't use the old school way. Let's just double check the answers, and then I'll just go down below. It's 0.729, that's good. 0.2852. And then 0.001368 is equal to 0.0014. Because this probability is so small, yes. Okay, mine's looking good, but let's double check that I have all of the components. So part A is essentially correct if the response includes a correct probability. So that did that and shows supporting work. So supporting work could be to write out the distribution like this, or to show work like this, 0.9 to the third power. So either, so this is option 1, you need your distribution, your probability statement, and your answer, or you need your work and your answer. So if you made a small mistake, it looks like if it's a similar probability, they give you partially correct. Or if you got a correct answer, but you didn't have proper work. So I have an E here. Part B is essentially correct if it has the correct probability with appropriate work. So remember, appropriate work includes this and this. Or you can write it out using the binomial formula if you prefer. Note that just the calculator command, binomial PDF 20, 0.1, 2, with no other justification should be scored no higher than a P, unless somewhere in the response the value 0.1 is labeled as P and the value of 20 is labeled as N. I did that by writing it out this way. For part C, essentially correct if the response includes an answer to the question that is linked to a correct probability. So I got a correct probability and then I said yes, but you need to explain your answer. You can't just say yes with the probability. Yes, because the probability Sam will receive more than 20 upgrades is very small. And I indicated that that probability was 0.0014 here. Partially correct if you include an answer to a question, to the question, and provide justification based on the expected value. So if you had done N times P, the 104 times 0.10, that'd be 10.4, and then indicated that that was much lower than the 21, that would have been a partially correct. If you calculated this probability incorrectly, but it was a reasonable probability, that was also partially correct. If you did not link the two, so if you didn't explicitly link the two, that was also partially correct. Or if you gave a correct probability, but you failed to answer the question. So if you didn't actually answer the question, but you got the probability right, that was also partially correct. Well, let me put it at the top like I've been doing. It's the same breakdown. You hopefully know it by now, or you can pause the video and see what your score should be.